Good morning, everyone. Happy Memorial Day from Active Life Fitness. You guys all got to sleep late. Maybe you were having a good time last night. It's working out well for everybody. Today, we remember the brave men and women that gave their lives so we can enjoy our freedom. Uh, it's a great day to celebrate with family and friends, and hopefully you will all get to do that. But first, we're going to start off with a great workout. Get your body ready for the day ahead. Got a nice crowd developing. If you guys are on Facebook, please identify yourself so I can tell who you are. On my screen, all it says is Facebook user. So please identify. Oh, there's two right there. Good morning, Linda and Rich. No last names, as this is being broadcast all around the world, and we want to remain anonymous. All right, let's get going. We're going to start on the ground today. Make sure my camera is in view of my mat. Pull this back a little bit. We're starting a child's pose breathing drill, which you guys should all be familiar with. So sit back on your heels. If this doesn't feel great on your knees, you could do this on your back. Now we're going to take 6 deep breaths. I want you to inhale through your nose. Try to pull in as much air as you can. Then you're going to pause, hold that air for a second. And then I want you to exhale, get 5 or 6 seconds out. I've got 2 more. So if you're done already, you're probably going way too fast. All right, next we're going to go the half kneeling hip flexor mobility. So I'm going to squeeze the glute on the side of the down knee. I'm going to contract it real tight so I feel a stretch in the front of the hip. I'm going to hold it for about 3 seconds. If you don't hold it long enough, it's not going to do you much good. So 1, 2, 3, and relax. 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, and 6. I'll switch sides. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 rep. Notice I'm not rocking forward. There's just a little shift in my pelvis as I fire up this glute. 1, 2, 3. 3 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, and 6. We'll stay half kneeling. You want to switch sides for your comfort. We're going to rotate to the side of the front knee, nice and slow. Pause at the end range. Back to the middle. So we're going to exhale as we rotate. Inhale as we come back to the middle. We'll do 8 reps. That's 3. Notice I'm going nice and slow. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time to move fast later. For now, we're moving nice and slow as we work on mobility and stability at the same time. Take reps, switch it up. Remember, hands behind your ears. You don't want to clasp your fingers. You'll tend to pull your head forward. So I'm going to keep my head back. 3, 4, 5. Remember, this is an upper back rotation, not a lower back, so you should not feel it in your lower back. If you are, you might be twisting too far. And one more. All right, double leg bridges are next. I'm going to flex my ankles for more glute activation. You push the ground away. 2-second pause. And down, right back up. I'm just going to lightly touch the ground when I go down. I'm not going to rest there. 4, 5. We're going for 8, 6, 7, and 8. Next, we'll sit up. We're going to do some shin rolls. Nice and tall. Drop both shins to one side. Sit up as straight as you can. And take your time. You want to pause in this position for a second or two. That's where you really feel the stretch. When you hold that, you get up tall. That's 3. If you're doing this lying flat on your back, you probably do bang out about 10 of these in the same amount of time. That one does not take as long. This is 5 each side. We'll do one more. And again, if you're done already, probably went a little too fast. Okay, great. So now we're going to do some side lying hip abduction. So I'm going to get right on my side. If you need a little more stability, you could bend that bottom knee like this. And you can lift that leg. Bring it straight down. You want to try not to rotate your foot like that. Just try to keep that toe point straight ahead. And 6, 2 more. And 8. Switch it up. The bent knee keeps you a little more stable. 5. Notice I'm pausing at the top just a bit. 6, 7, and 8. Next, if you have a yoga strap, grab it. We're going to do some passive leg lowering. If you don't have a strap, that's fine. You could do active leg lowering where you hold the leg up without a strap. So active leg lowering, you'd start with both legs up as vertical as you can with the knees straight. If you cannot keep your knees straight here, then bring them down a little bit. Find that spot where you can keep them both locked. And you bring one down, and we'll alternate. If you have a strap, you're obviously not going to alternate. We'll do one leg at a time. We'll do 8 and then switch. So I've got a strap, so I'm going to use it. Lower that leg slowly. Work on keeping both of your knees locked out. Want to maintain a neutral spine as you lower and lift that leg. And then we'll flip sides. It's hard for me to keep my knee straight when it's vertical, so I've dropped it down just a little bit. Try to keep it locked out. One more. All right, then we're going to go into a single leg quadruped rock back. So on all fours, one leg directly out to the side, neutral spine. So you don't want to be looking down like this. Your neck is neutral, and you're just going to push yourself back. Pause and return. Make sure you pause at the end range so you feel that stretch. Exhale as you push. Inhale as you come back to the center. And we'll do 6 reps. Last one. Other side. I'll give you this view now. Push back. Pause. Return. You should feel this on the inner thigh of the leg that's straight. You're also stretching the quad on the other side. All right, now we're going to stand up. We'll start marching. Now we can start moving a little faster. Let's march. Try to get those knees up as high as you can. And skip. You can. Leave the ground. Push off that leg. Make sure your arms are moving the opposite of your leg. So as that right knee comes up, that left arm goes up. Vice versa. Right knee, left arm. And then we'll jog. All right, next we're going to do some shoulder flexion and extension. So first is flexion. You're going to reach up tall, elbows straight. You guys are used to doing this against the wall, so if you have a wall at home, that's handy. You can use it. You want to prevent yourself from doing this. Just in the arms, moving only out the shoulder joint. 10 of each. I got one more. Now the external rotation will set up like this. I'm going to rotate back this way. Then you've all done this against the wall. The advantage of the wall, it keeps you from arching back. So now you're going to have to maintain neutral spine, neutral hips the whole time without the wall. All right, hip circles are next. So we'll go 5 to the outside. Outward circles. Last one. 5 outward circles other leg. And then we'll do inside circles. Back to my right leg. 5 each way. That's 4. 5 on the side. Knee hugs. You can't grab the outside of your knee, pull it up from the back of your thigh. Great for working on your balance, and you're stretching out your hip. One more on each side. All right, then we'll do some toe touches. So I'm going to reach up tall, shift my hips back without bending my knees, and I'm going to reach as far as I can. Can't touch your toes, your shoelaces, your shins, or your knees. As far as you can go with a locked knee. If you're bending your knees, that's cheating. And you won't get the benefit. Each subsequent rep, you should feel like you can go just a little further. Shifting your hips back is the most important part of this. You almost feel like you're going to fall backwards. All right, next we're going to do a squat with a pull apart. Keep your chest up. Arms stay parallel to the ground the whole time. 3, 4, on our way to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you got a medicine ball or other kind of toy, you can grab that. We're going to do some rotations. We're going to go low to high. So I'm going to bend my both knees as if and rotate as if I was going to throw the ball up high. Pick up the ball and heave it. Pick up the ball, throw it up on a diagonal. The most important part of this is the pivoting of your foot. You see my back foot pivots each time. Now we'll go the other side, low to high. Okay, then we're going to do some lateral squats. So from the side, I'm going to bend my left knee, hips back, arms out. You see, it's just like a squat, except only one knee bends. Alternate view here. Sides. And 6 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that concludes the warm-up. So grab some water. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. We're going to do our core exercises next. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Kathy L. Hopefully Betty's with you, Steve. All right, so today we're going to do some reverse crunches. So if you have something to hold on to as an anchor, you can grab it. I'm going to use a kettlebell. So on the reverse crunch, I'm going to show you how to modify it. I'm just going to use this as my anchor, and I'm going to pull myself up, my hips off the ground, right back to about here. I'm going to drop my feet, stop just before I hit the ground. Pull it up again, stop just before I hit the ground. Okay. If you can't get your hips off the ground, that's fine. Pull your knees in, lower those feet, stop just before they hit the ground while you control your lower back. Okay. Then we're going to do a front plank. We'll turn over this way. All right. So we're going to do a reverse crunch, 10 reps. And then we'll go right into the front plank. Grab your toys. Hopefully my headset will stay on. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice I'm letting myself down nice and slowly. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we got front plank next. I'm just going to get my timer, the big timer. Front plank, we'll go between 45 and 60 seconds. Go. See what you can do. You should be able to squeeze your glutes. If you're too high like this, you won't be able to squeeze your glutes. It's impossible. If you're too low, you can squeeze your glutes, but you'll feel it in your back. So you got to find that happy medium, which is right about here. I'm squeezing my glutes tight. I don't feel it in my back at all. That's 30 seconds gone by so far. That's 45. I'm sorry. That's 45. You can stop now. For those of you who need a little more stimulus, we're going to hold on a little longer. And that's 60. All right, so take a little rest. While I fix my headset. Maybe my head's too small. Maybe that's why they don't stand. Who knows? All right. So back to the reverse crunches. If you don't have a kettlebell or something heavy to hold on to, you can hold on to someone's legs or the legs of a table or a couch. 2. Notice my heels stay tucked in close to my butt. I'm not bringing them out here. They're staying in tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, plank time. Give you a couple seconds. And we're up. So 45 seconds to a minute. That's 15. Remember, you should be squeezing your glutes tight. If you're too high, you won't be able to do that. And if you're too low, you'll feel it in your back. 30 seconds. That's 45. We'll go another 15 for those who want it. And 60. And that clock came in handy. All right, so grab some water. We're going to set up our strength training circuit. So today we're going to be doing deadlifts. So if you've got a kettlebell or a hex bar, you want to grab your kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can do RDL. So for an RDL, you would need some dumbbells or a barbell. So some of you may have done this in your program here. That's your RDL. Slight bend in the knees. Sit back like so. Exercise number 2 is going to be push-ups. If you've got dumbbells and you want to do a bench press, you can do that. If you don't have a bench, you could do what we call a floor press, where you use the floor as your bench. Your arms stop when they hit the ground. That's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is going to be step-ups. If you don't have something for step-ups, you can do a single leg squat. You can hold on to something like this, hips back, single leg squat. Exercise number 4 is going to be some kind of a row or pulley motion. Now, if you have done RDLs before and you are able to get into this position and maintain it, you could do your rows here. But if that's not a good position for you, you could do tubing pull-aparts, which you guys all know if you've got some rubber bands. Or you can do prone tees lying flat on your belly. We squeeze the shoulder blades together like that. All right, so we're ready to go. Today we're going to do 3 sets of 12 reps. So deadlifts first. So I'm going to use the kettlebell. I'll set up from the side so you can see me. I'm going to pin my arms tight to my body. And sit back and find that kettlebell. I'm going to inhale before I breathe, before I pick it up. And then I'll exhale on the way up. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I miscounted. That's nothing unusual for me. Last one. All right. I have done 13. All right. Next is going to be push-ups. So if you need to modify those push-ups, you can do them from your knees like this. 12 reps. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, step up. Now you guys can start while I fiddle with this. 12 reps. Remember, you're doing single leg squats if you don't have a step bench. Make sure you're holding on to something on those squats. and 12. That's 6. Okay, so rows are next. Again, I only want you to do rows if you could get into this position and maintain it. It's not easy for everyone. So your other option is tubing pull aparts or prone tees. So 12 reps, here we go. 3, 4, 7, 10, and 12. All right, so that's round 1. Take a well-deserved rest. Take about a minute. Twelve reps is a tough workout. Really get your heart rate up. Guys, get enough water yet? I need some more. All right, round 2. So we're going back to the kettlebell deadlifts or RDL. I think I forgot to tell you, if you don't have either, you can do hip extensions with your feet up on a bench. That would replace your deadlifts. Okay, here we go. It's 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. All right, push-ups are next. Modified on your knees if necessary. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, step ups are next. Eight, 10, 11, 12. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Whew, that's the toughest one on the heart rate. All right, so dumbbell rows are next. Tubing pull aparts or prone tees. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, another 60 seconds. That's round 2 over. Hopefully we'll get a nice day today. Hang out outside, get some fresh air, some vitamin D, some ultraviolet rays, all the things your body needs to stay healthy. Get out there in the sunshine. All right, you got about 20 seconds left in your rest. I'm still panting from those step ups. Hopefully you are too. All right, round 3, 12 more reps. We're going back to the deadlifts. It's 9, and 12. One more time, get it out of here. All right, push-ups are next. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Four, that's 8, and 12. Three, 8, 10, and 12. All right, last exercise. Dumbbell row, tubing pull apart, or prone tees. Last round. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12. All right, nice job, everyone. That concludes the strength training. So catch your breath. I know I need to. I'm going to take this headset off for our cardio so I don't lose it. So today's cardio, going to up the ante just a little bit. We've been doing 30 seconds of work with 30 seconds of rest for quite a while. So today we're simply going to add 5 seconds to your work time. We're going to make it 35 seconds with 30 seconds of rest. So hopefully you'll notice that extra 5 seconds. You have to work just a bit harder, and it'll end up being 1 full minute more of work. So I'm going to remove the headset. We'll get started in a few seconds. Can't hear me once I take this off. Just let me know. So whatever toys you may want for this, you got today. Got a step over here for a quick step. Jumping jacks, full body extensions. You can run in place, you can skip in place. You could do burpees, you could do mountain climbers, whatever you need to challenge yourself. All right, so here we go. 35 seconds. Work, 30 seconds of rest. We'll start my timer. Hopefully you guys are ready. Here we go. 35, go. Set 1 of 12. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, time. So extra 5 seconds. You're feeling good. Somebody said they like the 5 seconds extra. Very good, whoever that is. Please identify yourself. I don't know who that was. Your names don't come up on my screen unless you tell me who you are. By the way, all right, 3 seconds. Here we go. $15. Seconds. Looking at the clock while you're doing step-ups. Bad idea. Right. 2 down. 10 to go. Oh, that was Christiani. Thank you, Christiani, for enjoying that extra 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Ten seconds. Three down. Five seconds to go. 15. 3, 2, 1. All right, 4 down. 5 seconds. Five seconds. That's tough. 5 down, 7 to go. You on that extra 5 seconds? All right, 3 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, halfway there. All right, here we go. Round 7. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, it's number 7. 5 to go. So I missed Joe. Good morning, Joe. How are you doing today? 3 seconds. Ten, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was 8. 4 left. Well, this is hard. How do people do this? It's really hard. 4 to go. Go 3, 2, 1. 10, 3, 2, 1. Oof. 3 to go. Make sure you have something nutritious planned for after this. Post-workout, you should always have some healthy protein, healthy carbs, a little healthy fat. Go 3 seconds. Three, 2, 1. 10 down, 2 to go. Let me check and see who's here. Rich and Linda, Christiane, Kathy, Carolyn, Stephen, Betty, Joe, Christiane. Christiane, maybe is Brendan with you? That's what we really want to know. Where's Brendan? Right, number 11. And Carolyn, is Jay's with you? It's not just you, Carolyn. Go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, last one. Cracking open the second water bottle. Over my shirt. Okay. I like to drink with good technique when you're tired. At least it wasn't red wine. All right, 5 seconds, last one. Here we go. Strong. You want to have that cold beer later today. Got to earn it. All right, time. Nice job, everyone. Where's that camera? There we go. Nice. Well, I thank you all for coming and for working hard. I'll assume you worked hard. I don't think anyone was just sitting there sipping their coffee and using this for entertainment. I don't know how entertainment this would actually be. But anyway, enjoy your day. Remember those who gave their lives for us. Have a cold beer. Stay away from those hot dogs. We don't even know what's in those. Maybe some grilled chicken, grilled shrimp, some grilled vegetables. Enjoy yourselves, and we will see you very soon. Love you guys. I miss you all. Can't wait to see you. Take care.